Welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. This reading is for the sign of Aries today, and let me tell you a little bit about my readings. I tend to get many messages all at once, and I have to sort through and see who stands out. If I mention a mother figure, father figure, pet, they're coming through to say hello. And even if your loved one does not come through in the reading, I will caution you to please listen to it in its entirety, because most likely there is a message in here for you that you need to hear. Oftentimes Spirit validates and gives excellent advice, and they want you to hear it. You will receive a healing with my readings. I am a Reiki master healer, but you have to be open and ready for the healing. Many times I'll bring up something triggering and or painful, but it's because Spirit says it's time to be released so that you can be the best version of you. If you happen to see a reverse card in the spread, don't panic. I don't read reversals. I only tell you what Spirit tells me to tell you. All right. Now, I don't know why Spirit is bringing this up today for you, but maybe you know. So I'm just going to tell you what I see here. Two messages came through right away. You may have a friend group around you that for whatever reason you feel left out or you feel is not the right fit for you. Like these friends just, and this is the past now, these friends used to be really important to you, and they used to make you happy, but somewhere along the lines something took place. And if this isn't a friend group, it could be family as well, then this is a situation you were in that all of a sudden there was another person involved. This could be in a relationship, a marriage. It could be that you had a best friend and all of a sudden they're bringing another person in. It really depends on your situation. And we're going to clarify everything, so don't worry. But what I see is that it's brought you to this point in time where you're saying, you know, this has been great and all, but now it's time for me to move on. Because there's something missing. There's something else that I need to really feel fulfilled and really feel like emotional fulfillment, because there's emotion all over this. And in the future, there's either an influence or this is you. And I want to say it's you because it is a fire sign, although it could be an outside influence. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's a younger person, and like maybe you feel like in the future you might have the feeling, this is what Spirit is bringing up, that you might have the feeling that some of your youthfulness, spontaneity, or joy took place because you walked away from these friends. And what's hidden from you is that you really feel left out. Now, this may have been beyond your control. Like this may have happened, and it was all, maybe you didn't make this choice, but it just, everything kind of fell apart. And now you feel a little bit left out, Spirit says. And you're not sure what you're going to do next. So let's clarify everything, and let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, tell us more about the Three of Cups for the sign of Aries, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Tell us more about the Three of Cups. I wanted one card, but they gave me 3. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups, please, for the sign of Aries. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups, please, for the sign of Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us more, please, for their greatest and highest good. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Just one card, please. One card, please, for the 8 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. One card. Thank you for being patient. There we go. Okay. Tell us more about the Page of Wands, please. Like, this might not be you. This might be someone else. It's possible. Anything's possible. It could be a young person. Youth. I get youth out of it. Maybe you've known these people from your youth. You've known them for a long time. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Thank you. All right. They're showing me there possibly could have involved in this 3 of Cups was an air sign. So we are talking about someone who's extremely intelligent, someone who knows how to communicate, use their words, someone who keeps the tabs on things, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, possibly, doesn't have to be. Someone who's puts themselves on, or thinks of themselves as stable and secure. Often listens to Spirit. Has earned this position. Okay, so this person was not sharing. This person was not, maybe you asked for a loan, maybe you were due money. This had something to do with money or finances. And this person may have not have lived up to the agreement. They were not even trying to pay back whatever they were supposed to pay back or give you whatever they promised. And that caused almost like a burden. A burden for you and others. And so you felt like you had no choice. It made you feel like you were not protected. That no one was really looking out for you or your best interest. And the whole situation, this Page of Wands is clarified by the Death card. Meaning that there needs to be a change. There needs to be a change in life. There is, and some people have a hard time accepting that they are changing, that they are evolving. You know, that we're not youthful. Maybe you're not as youthful as you once were. But you are evolving into even a better version. And a lot of people have a hard time accepting that. And they want you to accept this change gracefully, almost meld into it. They say that you're going to be fine on your own. Matter of fact, you're going to even be better than fine. That's what's hidden from you. So I feel like even in the future, you're going to be wondering, was this the right thing to do? And Spirit is saying, yes, the change was needed, and that you are going to be provided for, and you are going to be very good on your own. Very content, very happy. You're in it's a mindset. You're not going to be left out in the cold. You're gonna think that, you might even like feel that at times, but Spirit says no, you're gonna be very happy. I'm trying to really look at this. It's like you're gonna be who you were always meant to be. You're gonna actually enjoy life to its fullest. Enjoy every bit of life. Because I think this influence wasn't allowing that for you. Wasn't allowing you to be your true, authentic, abundant self. And Spirit said this change was needed. So when it comes a time in the future that you feel like you feel like left out, or you feel like you aren't as youthful, or you feel not as passionate about life, just remember that Spirit says it's time for a change. And it's even going to get better. They keep drawing me back to this Page of Wands. If this is an outside influence, this would be a young masculine energy. Could be, I'm getting masculine here. Doesn't have to be absolutely about gender, but like more of the characteristics. Because he's actually wearing a skirt. But more of the characteristics of action and joy, and characteristics of masculine is being very focused, driven. This person might be impulsive. If that's referring to a person, but I really feel like this change was needed. And they want you to look at it as bringing like a better quality of life to you. Bringing out a new side. I feel like more freedom, more abundance, more magic in life, more absolute joy, more health. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, what advice do you have today? Please, for the sign of Aries, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for the sign of Aries, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Well, I think there's a fairy here. I saw a fairy in the card. I didn't say anything. But I think there's one around here. Okay, hold on one second. Let's try this again because they really went crazy. Spirit, source, guides, and angels. What advice do we have for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. I feel like you're not going to have to work as hard. You're not going to have to work as hard. They said that. And you're not going to be left out. You're not going to be struggling. They want you to remember that. Okay. What advice do we have for the sign of Aries today, please, for the greatest and highest good? Thank you. What advice do we have? See? I knew it. There is a fairy around here. They're playing. Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, hold on one second. What advice do we have for Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. I know, because they're trying to talk to me. What advice do we have for Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. And what is the key to this situation, Spirit, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. All right, so Spirit today is saying, that they're bringing to your awareness your own power of discernment. They're initiating you into a deeper acceptance of yourself and others. Discernment meaning they're bringing your awareness that, are these my real friends? Is this whole situation was to bring your awareness to discernment? Was this the best situation for me to begin with? I feel you have Zadkiel around you. He's working on your throat chakra, and he's reaching out to you. And he's trying to tell you that you are safe and secure no matter what is going on around you financially, emotionally, with your health, that He's right there for you and that you are inherently secure. They say that you already have a deep inner knowing, and that will help you to make any decisions in life, because I feel like you're at that decision point. You may be like floundering. Do I stay? Do I go? And you may be thinking about how this decision will affect your life. But you have support and you have a deep inner knowing. And if you can sit and listen, it will come to you. We also have the key is positivity. You may have a tendency to occasionally think of the worst, like thinking, oh, I'm going to be left out in the cold and I'm going to have no money and, I'm losing all my childhood friends, or you may be having like more of a negative viewpoint. And Spirit is bringing that to your awareness, and they want you to be a little bit more positive because there's good news coming. And so the key is that it's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self, just like the fairy. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. Oh, so that's what Spirit was saying. They want you to have some fun. You've been reluctant. You've been resisting. That is the Page of Wands. You've been resisting being like a little bit more impulsive and dancing and being creative. That's what Spirit was saying. In the future, they want you to remember to have fun, to be magical. There also is some good news coming in. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good and by co-creating with Source. And now it's time to celebrate. Wow. I got chills. This is an excellent reading. This is really good. Wow. Well, I love this reading. Okay, let's see. See if I get it wrong. Spirit corrects me. All right. Let's see who wants to come through. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone who would like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Somebody joyful. Is there anyone who'd like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please? Let me get grounded for a minute. Okay. Is there anyone who'd like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. And this one, too, they say. Okay. We have a lot. Let's see. Yes, communication. Okay, we have an angelic coming through. We have an angelic coming through. I also saw a male spirit here earlier before I started the reading. Saw with my physical eyes. In the form of animal, and they are confirming animal sightings are meaningful at this time. It was a male. And angelics usually come through because the spirit cannot come through on its own. So an angelic, it's like somebody who just recently passed, was very young when they passed, and an angelic will assist so that they're able to communicate. There is communication that's coming your way. This person wants you to know that I'm at peace now. They want you to release the past so that you can enjoy the present moment. They're saying everything will fall into place for you. All wrongs will be righted in due time. Healing is occurring at this time. They want you to take care of yourself first. The details will be worked out. We have 2 confirmations. I think you're very worried about something. They said it's time to let new love in. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be pet. It could be anything that you love, to be honest. Your fear is an illusion. And God's rejection is God's protection. So I feel like if someone has left your life or this friend group has excluded you, it is really for your greatest and highest good. And you have to look at it that way. Okay, they're also saying there's a lot going, the angelic is coming through and saying there's a lot going on. And with almost every sign, there has been a lot going on. Upgrading. The root chakra is really being worked on and cleared out, because clearing out all of that insecurities around financial stability, around fitting in, around your family, your community. You know, that's all being worked on right now. That's why everything is kind of coming up. And Spirit wants you to be aware of that. Your third eye is also being opened. And you want to stay in your heart. When your third eye is opening, it's really important to stay in your heart. And also be very mindful of what you consume, meaning like anything you consume, music, like subconsciously, music, movies, TV, news, books. Be very mindful of what you put into that subconscious, is what I'm going to say. Especially when your third eye is really opening and expanding, you want to not have anything programmed into it, because it will put you into a fear state. Just to let you know that. Okay, your crown chakra is also opening, and they're trying to get messages through to you. I really feel, now who was that? Was that Zadkiel? Yes. I really felt this Zadkiel angelic presence is probably the person coming through. This is the person that's trying to communicate with you. And they're trying to give you that information that you need to know how secure you are. So the crown chakra is opening, and it's trying to clear all the chakras. And so that this communication can come through. Wow. Fantastic. Let's see what else we get. Well, that was interesting. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Oftentimes, this is where another spirit will come in and they'll identify themselves, if there is one. Wow, okay. Anything else? Is there anyone who'd like to come through with a message for the sign of Aries today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. I feel like there might be one more, maybe. There we go. Yep. I feel like there's a lot they want to say. Let's just see what we have now, and if I need to pull more, I'll pull more. Your decisions. I knew there was some sort of decision. Giving your power away. Trust your decisions. Addiction. Someone around you, because romance because romance is about exciting date. Trust your decisions. Because romance is about I want to say one date away. I know away didn't show up here. Let me look on the floor. It's a new direction. Wink. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you what Spirit is saying, okay? This is what's coming up for you guys. Spirit is saying that either you or someone around you is giving your power away. There is an addiction playing out. It could be codependency on some sort. It could be some sort of addiction. You will know what it is. It could be a gossiping addiction. And Spirit wants to clear that. And they want you to trust your decision because there's a new direction for you to go in. And they're saying something about romance is one date away. It's very exciting. And they're winking. Something about romance. And they talked about love earlier. Maybe there's like a date coming up. Very interesting. But no matter what, they want you to trust your decisions. It's your new direction. It's your new path. And it's a very exciting path. So what I'm going to do for you, Aries, is we are going to release this from your field, from your aura, any sort of addiction, conscious or unconscious. I call in all the guides, the guardians, the angels, the Reiki masters. Please come be with us. Help us to clear this away for the sign of Aries. That's what giving your power away is to this addiction. It doesn't have to be like a big addiction. It could be something like silly, like horror movies or something, I don't know. Or fear of the future. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big addiction. It could be something small, but it's still holding you back. So we're going to remove that and bring clarity to your awareness, stability, joy, peace, romance, happiness, love, youthfulness, financial stability, financial freedom. I really feel financial freedom. Who doesn't want that? We're going to bring that in. And we're going to release this today. All right, Aries, I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was a great one. I loved it. Take care for now. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And comment down below. Till next time.